People get amazed on how accurate my predictions are, the timing, the rituals that I recommend. So my friend messaged me and asked, and I said, like, I have an app for that. I put all my time, place of birth, and then it gives me the rituals and the remedies and also the prediction. How easy is that? It's available here. Okay, Sagittarius, so let's see what you guys have for me. This is going to be an interesting reading because we are doing the prediction for the next 3 months because we're going to have an eclipse. We're going to do your tarot, and of course, we're going to do your astrology. But here, what I have right now is the app that I'm using is going to be in the comments and in the description box below. You just need your time, place of birth. You can download it for free. There's a free birth chart interpretation. It has both sidereal and Western astrology. Now the rituals are here. People always ask me, how do I do my rituals? Where do I see it? I read it here every day. There's a horoscope that you can check and what you can do and cannot do. Actually, it's very helpful. So this is my secret tool. So I'm not gatekeeping. Download it and then I'm gonna discuss it how it works. Oh, and then I forgot. And since it is the eclipse, okay, I figured out I want to give away at least 30 of this, 30 only because it's handmade. I have to make it. um, this is our bestseller, our Black Obsidian, okay, citrine for wealth and fortune. I'll discuss it why. Good for protection is the obsidian. It's free, 100% free. If you purchase the Infinite Fortune, any collection for the Infinite Fortune, this is of course citrine. We ship internationally, more than 80 countries. And then we also ship this for free in the US. Okay. So let's see here what's going on. Let me explain how it works if you are new to astrology. And if you are bored with astrology, I'm sorry, this is not for you, okay? Because here's the thing. If you be lazy about astrology, you will never find out when it's going to happen. That's the difference of Vedic sidereal astrology. You will know when. This is cards. Tarot picks up the energy. When is it gonna happen? Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 months, maybe a year. When I got my reading from another reader, like way back before I even started, I was a teenager. It happened in the next 15 years. It did happen, but 15 years time. But everything happened. Now this we can do it to a T. Okay, but people are lazy, so I understand that. So it's not for everyone. So when I do Sag here, this is going to be based on ascendant and moon sign. Why? Because the sun is irrelevant. It is not needed with regards to reading because the sun is the soul. We need to see where your ascendant is the body. The moon, Chandra, is the mind. That's what is important. You need to see the body and the mind, where it's going, what is it doing? Is it working? Is it going, into a relationship? The soul, the sun does not have that. No, it doesn't. So if you don't know your placement, you just need your time and place of birth, then you will see your ascendant, moon sign. Forget about your sun sign. Forget about it. Irrelevant. Okay? Sidereal Vedic. Now with the tarot, you can watch it however you see fit. This is not astrology. Far from it. This is tarot. It has placements, meaning indication of the planet, but it doesn't read astrology. I combine it together. Ascendant and moon sign. Let's begin. Okay. I'm seeing here right now. Okay, let me see. That in your chart, it's a big change with regards to your career. Okay, the eclipse is happening in the 10th house. Okay, the eclipse is happening in sidereal Virgo and Libra. Ketu is in Libra, but it's happening in Chitra Nakshatra. I'm seeing here where there's a part of the situation right now where you may think and you may feel right now that I need to do this. Okay? Because you have the sun and the moon in Chitra. Chitra is ruled by Mars. And there's going to be a big shift with regards to your desire. Mars is our passion and our desire. That's where the eclipse is happening. All the way to 11th house, which is Libra for you, which is your house of earning. How you make money and where you get it from will be different. So when an eclipse occurs, it is eclipsing out the old and the new. Now, one of the rituals, or not rituals actually, it's a remedy. Never, okay, this is 100% no-no, to get exposed during the time October 14, during the eclipse. It's a no. It's never. Like, this is to a T. It's like, if you expose yourself to the eclipse, the energies that is giving towards you, it is not going to be healthy. During the time the sun and the moon are eclipsed out by Rahu and Ketu, meaning it's not there, it's not giving us the luminance, meaning the sun gives us the energy, the moon gives us the nurturing. So how toxic the energy is out there, you should never. And if you're saying so, but I have no choice, I have to go out, you would have to put a veil, not this is like a scarf, black or dark blue, to protect yourself from it. Okay, don't even dare, trust me, that one, you'll feel no, it's not good. Okay, but that's why also it's good to have an obsidian. Okay, good for protection. And of course, your evil eye, that's good also. Because here, I'm seeing the direction that you want with your career. It's more of like you want to progress, you want to build, you want success, of course, right? And then we have Mars in your 11th house. It's causing some sort of like arguments with the people that you network with. It's causing some sort of like fights at work, like discomfort. Okay. Now, we also have to look at Jupiter right now, of course, with Rahu and in its retrograde. You have this whole creative idea, but you just don't know where to channel it, Sag. And I feel like after November is even more suited for you to, I feel, okay, pursue. So after November, not right now. The energy during the eclipse is more spiritual, and it's never about action and pushing. And we have basically a couple of hours from this now. Yes, a couple of hours. The time that you're watching this, because this is gonna be in the 14th. Okay. Now, having Jupiter on the 5th, that's a karka of Jupiter, which means it's a significator. It likes to be in the 5th house. It performs well in the 5th house. It gives boon life in the 5th house. But with Rahu there, you feel that's like, oh, romantic connection should have worked out. It didn't. You're dating someone. You're probably figuring out right now if you still like them. It brings a lot of want, but every time you want something, it's almost like you open a cup and then you flip it. It's like, oh, it's toxic. So you have to be careful on that one. Now, it's gonna impact your romantic connection big time, especially if you are a moon sign, you're affected by it. The ascendant is the body, the moon is the mind. So you may feel that you guys were good, but then all of a sudden your person changes attitude or how they treat you. Like, it's gonna show their true colors. If you are living in with anyone also, you will see their true colors after November. Okay? Now, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. Of course, how they will show the energies towards you. Now, the 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 part where in the 10th house is society. So if you are a person who has an influence, you have to be careful because there can be like contradictions to what you're fighting for. Okay, there are people who may come out of nowhere opposing you. There's no enemies in the 10th house, but the 10th house is more of like how people will perceive you. And you need to filter your association. As K2, okay, when the eclipse happened, K2 also will move to your 10th house, which means there's big changes again in the environment where you work. If it's not the company, it will change the environment. So you may go like, oh, let's just say you are in the East Coast office, they might move you to the West Coast. So there is that. Okay, I'm seeing here right now where um, let me see. I'm seeing, because I have your bigger chart here. I'm seeing right now that you are closely also like trying to figure out your relationship because Mercury is combust. And we know that for the dual signs, the Badaka house for all the dual signs is the 7th house. So relationship is always going to be a struggle for you. Always, always, always. It doesn't, you can never change that. It is your DNA. So Sag, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo, the 7th house is opposition naturally already. So Mercury, actually, whoever you build your relationship with, you have this energy. Okay, and then I am never popular for this. What I mean by that, can I say, when I say it is always, but people are like, no, no. It's just so happen this is your karma this lifetime. Either you accept it or you don't, but you will still have a relationship problem. Period. I just delivered the news over here. Of course, there's gonna be remedies that you can do. Donate books. Yes, that's gonna be good. It's how you can fix, how you can remedy. Donate books, buy books, or if you have a niece or nephew, if you send them to the school education, it's gonna be good for your relationship. Okay, we all have our karma over here, but they don't like say they're sorry they're it's not as popular Vedic because we give the karma, we show you the truth, and sometimes the truth is not as pleasing. So all those four signs has relationship issues every time. It doesn't go because Mercury for you is not your friend. Mercury is an enemy to you. It's your Badaka planet, and it's in the 10th. So you're confused right now. So clarity needs to be established in your relationship, in your career, and even in your living situation. You may move out. You may move out. 10 of Wands, the burden. But here's the thing here. The burden is about to be over, releasing. So you are a person who overcommits. You're a person who say yes, yes, yes. You're a person who's this, and that. So having the 10 of Wands here, this is showing it's time for you to let go, Sag, of the things that you have overcommitted yourself. The whole part of the generosity of being a Jupiterian, the optimism that you have. Yes, I understand you're there for people, but who's suffering? So this is a big analogy for you that you need to face in the next 3 months is if you want your life to be good, don't make other lives good. Make yours the priority and let it transcend to others. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to be there for others, but you forgot to be there for yourself. It's not being selfish, it's called being self aware. When was the last time that you really committed to yourself instead of prioritizing other people's needs? May it be your romantic, your friend, your family, your sibling. Focus on you. You're doing too much. So don't forget, like what I told you, you're Jupiterian. Citrine works for you. And I give you this one. This is already for free. I always tell people, like, giving remedies or reading the chart, it's like bringing someone to the gym and you're just looking at the equipment and you expect like it's going to work. So not until you commit to the remedies, the rituals, well, just staring there, you're not going to be healthy, whatever you're trying to achieve at the gym. So same thing when you're doing a reading with me. Yeah, if you're just listening, I understand that. But without the practice, then it's nothing. It's useless. So make sure to check out, okay? This is a must, especially this season. The obsidian is a must. Get your rituals in the app. I'll put the link in the description box below. And try to be consistent when you're doing the rituals. Try to really put your faith in cleansing your karma so that way you can spiritually transform. Because eclipses are about spiritual transformation from within that goes out. So I'll do again another astrology reading here. This is what your focus in, Sag. I'll see you guys again.